Hello everyone, let's do this. The k weakest rows, n by n binary matrix of ones and zeros. The soldiers are positioned in front of a civilian, that is, all the ones will appear to the left of all the zeros. A row I is weaker than a row j if one of the following is true. The number of soldiers in row I is less than the number of soldiers in j. Both rows have the same number of soldiers, and I is smaller than j. Return the indices of the k weakest rows in the matrix, ordered from the weakest to the strongest. So the number of ones, right? Yeah, so basically, if we go through the whole thing, we can have the number of ones counted for each row, and we will create a array of array, right? And then each element will be the count of one and the index. So, and then we sort it. And once we sort it, it's going to be the count of one first, right? I have a question, naturally. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Oh, create a new comparator. No, I want to say if the first one, wait, that's not what I want. 2D array. What did I say? Compare sort array. Compare both elements. New comparator. It's not what I want. What I want is on two elements by two fields. Exactly, that's the one. So we have to write. Ugh. There's no easier way. This looks interesting. Then comparing. I like that. I like that. All right, let's try that one. Nope, that's not what we want. Oh no, that's wrong. Man, now we're doing some database issue, but what should I say? When the data is not good and you try to write API based on it, it's just very frustrating. All right, that's not what we want to talk about right now. What we want to talk about right now is we are going to age like this, right? To compare. Now what do you call list? How many? Well, it's been math.length. This will be 2, right? And for it I equal to 0, I smaller than math.length, I plus plus. We need to count the number of ones. well, you have to loop anyway. Yeah. So we can say for int a of mat I list I 0 plus equal to a. That's a count, right? Once we're done, list I 0 1 equal to I, right? So once we're done, we'll do arrays dot sort list comparator dot comparing int tuple 0. All right, here's dot then comparing tuple why is not right? I think that's, I don't know. Array type expected. That's the thing. It just never works. It never works for me. It worked sometimes and sometimes it doesn't work. The hell? Oh. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. I don't understand. Comparing int, right? Comparing int pass a function, it's a key extractor. Well, it's not a key extractor, but it shall work. Because I think I remember doing this in the past. Hold on. Let me bring this up. We saw it in the past. See? Oh, shoot. That's why it works sometimes. That's why it works sometimes. Oh my god. It's not arrays dot sort. It's... oh wait, hold a second. But this is edges in a list. So array dot sort, I cannot do it that way. Yeah, these I understand, but these are not array, these are list. I want to sort array. These are all list. Go back to 2D array. Yeah, look. It works, but it doesn't work for me. The hell? All right, let's just take this away. Okay, so the first part, I think this one's working, right? I think what's not working, say dot then compare. Yeah, that's not working. I cannot tag along a dot then. I don't know why. Sort 2D array, then comparing. Comparing, then comparing. Ooh, what the hell? Wait, dot then comparing, need to pass what? Comparing, dot then comparing. Yeah. So first compare int, then comparing this. Compare it to the natural order. Maybe that's the one I'm missing. So I'll still do the tuple. Okay. And then we say comparator dot natural order. I don't know. They say it's not right. Expand lambda body. That's not how it works. It doesn't really work that way. It still says it's wrong. Array type found. Comparing int. I don't understand. Java comparing int. That's not my error. I'm not sure. Is this even? I don't know. It doesn't work. But we can just keep going and see how it goes. So we're gonna return. We're gonna say int res equals new int k. Right, now we say for int I equal to 0, I smaller than k, I plus plus is I equal to list I 1. Alright, let's see if it throws in an error. And most likely it will, but maybe if it will, it can help us figure it out. Array required, but object found. What do you mean, array required? Oh. Sort array, then comparing. Alright, let's see this one. Comparator that then comparing, then that then comparing int. How about that? Dot then comparing int. Nope. It doesn't work. Okay, this might be the one. Sort first dot then comparing. Ooh, what the hell? Comparator first. So we need to compare the first. Dot then comparing. So this then comparing, we have to pass in another comparator. This one has to pass another comparator. we have to pass a comparator. So I'm going to say comparator dot comparing int tuple 1. That's not right. I tried, man. I tried. It doesn't work. It does not work. All right, how about we write them separately? Okay, so comparator int first, comparator dot compare int tuple 0. That makes sense. Comparator, same thing. Second, right, equal to comparator dot compare int. Okay, so once we're done, it's gonna be a comparator first, right? First comparator dot then comparing. We're gonna pass a comparator second. Oh, this is working, but the other one doesn't work. You ask me, I have no clue. But this one works. Right? You just have to be verbose. Not something that I really like to do, but it's all right. Okay, we need to upvote that. Is this one right? Finally. So I just write two comparators. All right, let's see. What are the methods we have in the past? Ugh. I don't think we have many other methods. Why did I use binary search for this? I have no clue. Doesn't matter. That's all right. 1337. Just sort it. But the two comparator sort in Java is quite verbose. Yeah, it's very verbose. All right, so initially, I think the goal was to, deal with all the problems that we haven't finished completely. But given that the interview is really around the corner, so what I want to do is all right. I just got the response from the paper that I submitted a while back. Oof, doesn't look nice. Does not look nice, but Yeah, I guess it's fine because it doesn't really matter to me at the moment. 2 reviewers. I don't know. Usually we'll say like it says I've been having a bad patch of luck these days. Another peer review as a new submission. Be sure to mention the original paper number in your cover letter and the author image. So basically, it asks us to resubmit. Yeah, I don't have time for this. I need to prepare for the interview, so I'm going to skip this problem for now. We'll do the prims method some other time. Candy, yeah, we'll have to look into candy as well. Minimum deletion to make. Why am I still looking at this one? Oh, because I haven't checked. Yeah, because this method is not good. And the cancellation, yeah, this is, but we want more JavaScript. All right, when the designer event emitter, this interface is similar but with some differences to the one found in Node.js or the event target interface. Event emitter should allow for subscribing to events and emitting them. Your event emitter class should have the following 2 methods. Subscribe. This method takes in 2 arguments. Yes. The name of the event as a string and a callback function. Okay. This callback function will later be called when the event is emitted. An event should be able to have multiple listeners for the same event. When emitting an event with multiple callbacks, each should be called in the order in which they were subscribed. An array of results should be returned. You can assume no callbacks passed to subscribe are referentially identical. The subscribe method should also return an object with an unsubscribe method that enables the user to unsubscribe. When it is called, the callback should be removed from the list of subscription and undefined should be returned. Emit. This method takes 2 arguments, the name of the event as a string and an optional array of arguments that will be passed to the callbacks. If there are no callbacks subscribed to the given event, return an empty array. Otherwise, return an array of the results of all callbacks in the order they were subscribed. Okay, so the action initiate the event emitter, and then we call emit, and then we call subscribe, then we call subscribe, and then we call emit. The values emit first event, and then we subscribe. Wait, hold on. This is emit, right? Emit. Is this argument? And subscribe. Hold on. No. That's the subscribe. Emitter is a new emitter. The emit first event. No callback or subscribe yet. and then subscribe. First event. Oh, that's the emit. Wait, this is actually not right. But it doesn't matter. So what do you mean by emit event? And then emitter dot subscribe. First event, so subscribe event, and then with a callback, and subscribe another one with a callback, and when we emit, return the output of CV1 and CV2. Subscribe. What's this structure? Emit event. So I need to check what functions, what callback functions is inside associated with this event, right? So maybe what we can do, maybe, actually I'm not 100% sure, but it doesn't hurt just to give this a try. So what I think is maybe what we can do, well, we need a data structure to store, right? We're subscribing to some stuff. So we need a, we can call it, I don't know, call it const map. Okay, it's a mapping. So whenever we are here, we can say, I don't know, because this map will be, it's inside the scope, right? So we can say map event. So if event in map, if it's not, right, in map, then map event, go to this, right, and then map event dot, I remember push. I push the callback, and that's it. When you subscribe, we just push one. When you subscribe, we just push one, and they say that we can assume that all the functions, all the callback functions are different. You can assume no callback passed to are referentially identical. So I think this one is good enough. That's good enough. And when you call unsubscribe, to unsubscribe, the callback should be removed. The callback should be removed from the list of subscription. So it should be a specific callback to be removed. Does JavaScript remove has this thing? JavaScript array remove. Yes, exactly my question. Find the index of the element you want to remove using index of, and then remove that index with splice. Wait, hold a second. Splice and a slice. What's the difference between the two? Filter. Filter. Yes. Yes. Filter. That's the one. That's the one. Filter is the one. Yeah, filtered is the one. Okay. So what am I saying is when you return this function, this CB can be pushed in, right? So maybe I can even control how the map is going. So when you unsubscribe, we can say map event shall equal to map event dot filter, right? Function. I know, can I do equal to callback? Well, it should be not equal to callback, right? So we'll filter it out. You know what? This is a filter out or filter in. Filter. Is it filter out or filter in? Passes the test. All right, it passes the test. So I want it to be not equal to. That should be it. That's the remove, right? We are removing the specific one that's equal to the callback. Okay. Then when we emit this event, we go to this event, right? We go to this event. So yes, map. We go to the map. So we find the map event, and then what? We go through this. What if it has not been assigned yet? No callback subscribe, return an empty array. So if not event in map, then we just return an empty array. Okay. Otherwise, return this dot map a function we need to call, right? We need to call what? What's this arguments? Array of arguments. I bet this array of arguments might be wait, what's this argument? Is the subscribe. Undefined. Name of the event. The second argument is passed to the callback function. But everyone gets to receive the same callback function, right? If you have multiple. But these subscribe one function. What if you subscribe multiple? This is subscribe multiple. So you pass the same argument to multiple. This one has multiple. But then you unsubscribe one. Ugh. So I think what I'm going to do is just do, I don't know, arguments. Spread it, arguments. I guess. Do you think is this working? Nope. Unexpected identifier. Oh man, I didn't do that. Is that why? Wait, I cannot do const? JavaScript class fields properties, doesn't matter. Huh. You don't const it, you just call it. I'm surprised. Huh. So you just call it. Well, but then you call it, you have to call this. Right? You have to use this to access it. So I guess you have to call this. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's give it a shot. See if our understanding is right. So basically I say I don't do that. Can I do it this way? Nope. Map is not defined. So I think it has to be this, right? So it would be this dot. Okay. Let's see if this one's right. Nope. Map is not defined. Now I'm, oh yeah, has more than this dot map. Oh, okay. This one looks good. I think we might got something. That's correct. A little bit surprised, honestly. I didn't expect it to go that well. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to say. It's just in implementation. All right, let's take a look how other people solve it. Callback functions. Constructor. Yeah, you can use constructor. They all use map. I just use an object. If you use a map, you have to set .has the event set listeners events.get listener.push splice. That's not how I want to do it. I want to do filter plus index one. Hold on. What the hell is the difference between splice and slice? Alright, splice changed the original array while slice doesn't, but both of them returns array object. So splice 2 will return 0, 1, 2, 2 to the end. The original array is affected, resulting in splice something out. Splice something out. If we do slice, splice, it would change the original array. That's terrible. Not the government taking taxes from you. Wait, what's the argument of splice then? Is it the start end, or do you have a start end? Slice a start end. Excluding, how about splice? Start, delete count. Remove elements from array or replace them. The start count, its value is 0, nothing will be deleted. Will be added after the start. Splice 2, 1, so 0, 1, 2, I take this out and put name educative. Yes. Okay. That makes sense. If doesn't have, otherwise get it. For this, we're gonna push. I use a map. Okay. I guess we're good. All right, we're good with this one. Forgot to like it. Okay, move on. Yeah, we can do a few more. Create an array wrapper that accepts an array of integer in its constructor. This class should have 2 features. Accepts a new array of integers. That should have 2 features. The 2 instances of this class. When 2 instances of this class are added together with the plus operator, the resulting value is the sum of all elements in both arrays. When the string function is called on the instance, it will return a comma separated. Okay. Operation equal to add. Value of. I don't understand. All right, I understand toString. That I can do. But value of. Oh, when you add those together, I think it's calling value of. Holy crap. I never know. JavaScript value of. Prototype value of converts this value to an object. This method is meant to be overridden by derived objects for custom type conversion logic. So if I have this, I can directly call this. Class emitter. I think with that, it's quite straightforward. I think we can get a solution. So this dot nums equals to nums, which is fine. Value of is just a sum of everything, right? Oof. We have to say let res equal to 0. Do we have we don't have reduce. We have reduce, right? We have reduce. This dot nums dot reduce. Actually, I have no idea how to use reduce. Reduce accumulator current value, initial value. Okay. So accumulate current, accumulate plus current, and initial, right? Initial value. We just put initial value. So initial value should be 0. Oh, and we can just return this, right? To string, which I just return. String dot, I'm not sure, that join. Yes, dot join. All right. This is right. String dot join. Oh, it's not string dot join. It's array dot join. This dot join. My bad. It should be this. Nope. This dot nums dot join. I don't know what happened. Okay, it's surrounded by brackets. Oh, what a wanker. All right, that's all right. This, I'll reduce. Okay, I'll give it to you. All right, we're done with this. Oh, count of integer. Oh, that's a different one. That's the, oh, I think we finished all this round of JavaScript. Right? Keep going, we have this. To be or not to be. I think the remaining are all... Ugh. Convert JSON to object. That should be it. I think we just finish them off, and then I have to code some JavaScript, you know. Can't just do decode. That's not enough. That ain't enough, man. To be or not to be. All right, just problems through. Return the length of arguments passed. Isn't that just return args.length? Is that what it is? I think so. All right. I'm gonna save it. I'm not even gonna do it this way. Okay. To be or not to be. Expect. Taking any value and return the object with the following two functions. To be accepts another value and then returns true if the two values equal to each other. If they are not equal, it shall throw not equal. Not to be. Oh, interesting. Function expect 5 dot to be 5. Oh, it's testing. It's testing. Yeah, this is like jest. Ah, that's interesting. I've never given too much thought of how, you know, behind the scenes how this thing works. All right, so when they expect, when they return a function, right? So expect something. So when they return a function, return two functions. No, when they return a this, we have a to be is a function. Well, other val. Okay. then we say if val is equal to other val, return true. Otherwise, throw not equal. And then we'll have something very similar. Call it not to be. To be or not to be? Not to be. Other val, if it's not equal, and this will say equal. Okay. There's a certain type of, I feel like in JavaScript, it's a mindset. A certain type of mindset is needed to make it work. It's very different. This is like how should I put it? Like things are a lot of moving pieces. Take a look. Okay. Compact object. Give an object or array. Return a compact object. A compact object is the same as the original object except with keys containing falsy values removed. This operation applies to the object and any nested objects. Ooh, this is fancy. This is saucy. Arrays are considered objects where the indices are keys. A value considered falsy when Boolean value returns false. You may assume the object is the output of JSON.parse. In other words, it is valid JSON. Wait, hold on. JSON.parse. What method do we have for JSON? Probably not the one we want. JSON.stringify and parse. I forgot. .parse. Okay. Because in Python it's a load and a dump. No 0 false 1. Holy crap, they're all removed. Huh. Object A and object B had falsy values. Wait, hold on. The keys containing falsy or the value containing falsy? Because this is a value as falsy. Return a compact object the same as when you accept with keys containing. No, it's values containing falsy. No. Keys containing falsy values. All right, it's not keys is falsy. It's the value it's falsy. All right. Object.entries. Right, that's the one to go through. Oh my god, object. Yeah, how'd you know? That's exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, we have to. This is the syntax. I don't remember the syntax. That's something I'm worried. You know, in the interview, I just don't remember the syntax. I'm like, can I check the documentation? I never really put that into memory. But anyway, we need to compact object, right? If it's falsy, if it's falsy, what if you start with, well, it has to be an object. Initially it's an object, okay? So we go back to the value, and we check the value, right? So I can say for const key val of object.entries object, right? Then we can say maybe it will be better just to go through the keys. Yeah, maybe it will be better just to go through the keys. Because I can do delete keys. Dot keys. An array, right? Or we'll do dot keys. Okay. Let's do this. Let's say for const key of object.keys obj. Then we say if boolean obj key, right? If not, then wait, how it's a remove or what? Delete, right? I think it's delete. So we call delete objk, right? Else, if it's not, well, then I have to depend if it's an object. How do I check if something is an object? Is instance object? Can we do that? Can we do that? Let's say const a equals 1, 2, 3. Can we say a instance of object? That's true. 2 instance of object. Instance of, that's false. So I say else if, okay, object k instance of object, so it's an instance of object, then nah, you know what, I don't think that's the best way. I think we just do obj k shall equal to this one, call obj k, and then we say if obj instance of object is false, right? If it's not an object, then we'll just return obj. Done. We're done with it. Otherwise, we go through this, we try, and then we do this, blah blah blah. Then we return obj. Sounds like LBJ. There are 2 guys named LBJ. How is this going? It's all right. Instance of, huh? Did I do it wrong? Oh, lowercase. Sorry. Oh yeah. Ooh, what the hell? I think the problem is the delete doesn't work. Okay, that's interesting. A equals, I don't know, 1, 2, 3. and I say delete a0, it become empty. Dude. All right, so it doesn't work. That's fine. That's fine. If it's object, then we return object. Perfect. Otherwise, we do that. Then we have to say if obj instance of array. That if you're in an array, then we have to do it differently. Else, then we can do it this way. All right. So if you're an array, then I have to say obj dot splice k with the length is 1. How about this one? Almost 0. What? 0? Hold on. Boolean 0. Yeah, I supposed to be false. That is interesting. Obj k. Let's take a look. See how it goes. Huh? The hell? That's interesting. K, obj, k. Zero, 1, 2, 3. That is interesting to say the least. What is going on here? Right? You call full 0, we get no. Unless this one. Ugh. I knew it. I knew it. God. Now I guess I have to treat them differently from the start. If obj instance of array, then I'll do it differently. Else this can be else. Now I'm tired. We don't have to do this, so just delete it. Everybody's happy. Now here I can just say for let I equal to 0 smaller than obj.length plus plus. It might cause issue though. Oh, that's why you go from right to left. You go bj.length -1. Yeah, because when you do that, you can delete it, doesn't affect the remaining. If bling j I, right? Then we say splice. No, obj.splice I1. Oh, else bj I compact. Oh, it's much more complicated. All right, let's try all of them. Looks slow though. Very, very slow. Better solutions? Type not equal to object. Okay. Oh, new array. Ooh, new array is an interesting idea. New array is an interesting idea. We'll just push. Oh, I did not know that. Iterative approach uses explicit stack to manage DFS, which could potentially handle larger inputs depending on the available. Honestly, if you ask me to write iteratively, I probably can't. Like, it's just so natural, but it should be fine. It's just you just handle the stack yourself, right? Just every time you need to do something, you push it to the stack, you push it to the stack, and then you pop from the stack. Yeah, because the keys are different. No, it's the keys. For one, the key is a string. The other is it should not be string. This is a good point. I never really pay attention to this, honestly. So I think that means we have to try iterative approach. The official solution points out the downside of using recursion because it relies on the call stack, right? The call stack, which might lead to stack overflow if the nesting of object is very deep. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is iteratively. Okay, so we need a stack. Oh, but how are we gonna solve this? Iterative. We push object to it, and then we pop the object out, check it. Whenever we find something, we push it back, right? We push it back. But how do we know where to put it back in? Good question. I don't know. How should I do this iteratively? I mean, I can pass, let's say, the object and a key. So we can call stack object push into it. Okay. While stack.length larger than 0. Okay. And say current obj equal to stack dot. I don't know. Remove, pop. Pop. Yeah, I think it's pop. But we need also but it doesn't have. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have anything. No and no. Current object, parent object, parent index. Okay. Then we say if current object is instance of object, is not instance of object, then we continue. Nothing to change. Otherwise, we say if this, right? If current object is instance of this. Oh. Right? Current object. We go through everything. Say if it's not a Boolean value, then current object dot splice. Yeah, we take it out. Otherwise I need to stack dot push something. Well, that would be current object I, right? Parent object parent index. No, not really index. Parent. Let's call it index. It's not really index. But anyway, we'll push this in to stack. Alright. We go through everything. And also we go through this. Then we shall say parent object parent index equal to current object. Then we go for the new one. Alright, for key, if this delete, that is okay. Otherwise, we shall push, right? Stack dot push current object k, current object and k. And once we're done with everything, we'll return object. And of course, current object is this. If parent index is not equal to null, interesting. All right, let's try this. I think this will be our final try. I hope it's right. Oh, dude, const. Ooh, almost. Interesting. No, gets removed. 0, 5. I got 16. Ooh, what the hell is that? Zero got removed. I repeated the two things. Why? What happened? No comes out an object, right? Then we get the whole object, the whole array out. Parents is all null, and then It's yes, it's instance. It is an array. Then we go from right to left. Okay. Go from right to left. If not, I'll push current object I, current object and I, okay? So this one gets pushed in, and then this one gets pushed in, and then this one doesn't change. Yeah, this one gets pushed in as well, but since it's not instance object, so this basically doesn't change. This one gets pushed in. 0 gets pushed in. Zero gets pushed in. No. 0 doesn't get pushed in. 0 gets spliced out. Oh, the index. Ooh. It's the index, man. It's the index. Doesn't that mean if I push, so I think this means we have to start from the front. Yeah. Because you push to the stack. Yeah, you find a new one, you push to the stack. You find a new one, push it. So when you pop, it's from right to left when you pop. Ugh. Okay, so we need to handle 0. Okay. No gets eliminated. No, we could basically push, right? And then 0. Zero. As I remove this. Yeah, let's say 0 will get removed. Oh, you remove it. Index change. Oh wow, that's not easy to deal with. How do you handle this? Index is changing. All right, I think it's too late. I'll think about this again tomorrow. Yeah, well, it's not that trouble, huh? All right, anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios.